Welcome to Top Hill Recording Podcast, the podcast where we ask a band, an artist, songwriter to come in and give us 4 original tunes. We talk about those tunes and we talk about the past, the present, what's going on, where we're going, all those things. And tonight we have a returning guest and we get to really kind of dive into something cool. Record release coming out, full album. So we get to dive into that tonight. It's going to be a good time. Our friends, Eclectric.
prophecies. You don't live it for worth or Denver, but your thoughts spin above the trees. Home is porting, call me closer, though they never speak of you. I can't hear them, and I can't read them, but I believe them anyway. I have known you for 1,000 years.
Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
The smell of you is my favorite perfume. Avoid telling her the bad news, 'cause you know it's due. Like could I try to slip into? But when you skip, what else can I do? Oh no, if you hold on too tight, they might just slip away. And if you hide away, they might just disappear. Oh no. When you gaze into their eyes and there's nothing there, try to read their mind, but you don't have a clue. Yeah, I was holding on too tight to you, singing to you through the moon. Believe in miracles come true, 'cause they do. Wishing I could go right back to you. Oh no. Well, I guess I'll wait in line for your cue. Is this breakup even overdue? Rebound back straight to the hoop. Looking up into the sky to try to find you. If you hold on too
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What's up, y'all?
Hey. Good to be back. Good to be back.
Yeah, dude. Good to have you all back. So full record, just finished. Awesome having you back. But man, tell us about, this is exciting times. Tell us a little bit about like what it feels like to be at the end of this thing.
Good.
Hey, yeah, it feels like a big weight off of my shoulders for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been chipping away at this since we recorded it in May and
June, sometime.
May and
little
June.
And also we recorded the last song late in December, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Did
so
some overdubs too, kind of like scat sprinkled in, but all the the live tracking was done like last summer.
Yeah. We got the live tracking done pretty quickly. But, you know, we like to spend a lot of time
Like the
putting all the pieces together, making it sound.
So did you all do the kind of live track, break it all down, put it back together type of deal? How did you all record?
well, I have a Behringer interface with 16 inputs, so you know, not like the highest quality preamps by any means, but you know, it got the job done, and you know, at the end of the day, I'm pretty proud. And so what we used is just basically a bunch of SM58s, you know, and just put them on everything, and then DI'd what we needed to, and from there it was really just all in the computer.
Hell yeah,
just
man.
editing it all. Yeah.
So you all self-recorded, self-produced, did all this yourself?
Yeah.
yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. I love that. That is legit old school home studio attacking the project, and that is cool.
It's very much like the band, you know, how they had I can't
Which
think of
one?
what it's called. The band.
I know,
The
I know.
band.
Okay,
The?
yeah.
You know, Robbie Robertson, Levon
Yeah.
Helm, when they were with Bob Dylan, they had a little space
Up in New York.
up in New York, yeah. And they
Big
recorded
Pink,
like,
right? Uh-huh.
they did the first band album, and then there was another record with like 100 or so tracks on it. They all recorded in a little room, and they self-produced, self-recorded it all. And that eventually led to the first band album.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
This is a great record. I love that album.
Yeah.
Music from Big Pink. That's
Yeah, Music from Big Pink, that's what it is,
Good
yeah.
album. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think one of the best ever made.
Yeah,
Honestly.
yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
Huh.
Sir.
Dude, I didn't know that is how you guys approached it and went about it. So that makes it even a little bit more special and a little bit cooler.
Yeah.
On my end. So what was that? So you got a lot of live tracking done last summer, and you're doing the thickening it up and doing all the processing, the computer work and the editing and the compression and all those things after the fact. Like, you know, as somebody who writes and records, it's hard for me to do because I feel like after the first week, I don't want to hear any of it ever again.
Mm.
How did you all go through the process of listening to these tracks over and over, you know, doing takes, trying to figure out what that sound that you capture on the live recording, well, on the live takes that day, and get it to where it's at? How do you like figure out and find that balance and listen and listen and listen?
Elbow grease. Just a lot of...
Yeah, well, I'd say there's a lot of strategy to it. One of my favorite things to do is like referencing different tracks, you know, that have been commercially processed and like sound like $1 million. And then, you know, isolate a certain section of it, like, you know, the lows or something, you know, try and get them really tight together. And you have to know a lot of different ways to shape sound. And it's really hard, but it's really rewarding. So
Lance has been putting in a lot of hours. He mixed and mastered,
Mhm.
like after like opinions on the band about like certain, you know, parts, but he's been really taking it on and doing a great job. Actually,
Yeah.
even when we were mixing the Fuzz album, because we were pretty involved in that with the guy named Jordan Bailey, who's great in Corden. But Lance even came in and kind of helped on like it needed another set of ears on like one or two of the tracks that he played guitar on. And it was really nice to just like have him there, kind of listening with like, because he's got a really critical ear for stuff like that. So it's nice to like, you know, have somebody that's really invested like that. So
yeah.
Mhm.
And I mean, the main takeaway that I'd say is that like my strategy the last like for the finish line, it's kind of been like, can I crank in it? It doesn't hurt my ears. If so, it's good to go. And if I can hear everything, it's fine, you know. And it's actually been proving the I don't know where I was going with that, but there you go.
Did you the stuff that's on Spotify right now? Did you do that?
That's all him.
Yeah, see,
That's
all right.
crazy.
Yeah,
Wow, we did not know that.
No, not at all.
Really impressive.
Yeah.
That's all in the same space.
Yeah, where we practice.
where we
can just
practice
turn it
everything.
on, and we can actually be recording. Is the crazy thing.
Well, because we all wear like headphones, and now I have like a mixer where I can kind of control everything, like kind of EQ everything, just generally to where, you know, nothing's going too crazy, just in our ears. And I feel like it helps us play a lot better, and it helps us practice because we can all hear everybody. And it's a pain in the ass to set up, but when you can have it and keep it set up for a long time, then
It's
like
such a
it's so
luxury
worth
to
it.
have.
You saw
It
a little
really
bit
is.
of that pain in the ass process today with like the pedals and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like there's like at least half an hour where we're just setting up, like every time setting up amps, like setting up stuff. And we're just kind of walking around, getting like, I think I want a LaCroix or something. Like,
What was I doing?
hey, let's go on the
again?
patio. You know, and,
Well, we record everything. Like a lot of rehearsals, like we'll have that recorded. And if it's a particular day where like, okay, we're gonna lay down tracks for the record, we'll record each song, maybe, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 6 takes, depending on, you know, like one of us will say, I think we should do it again. We'll do it again, you know, and sometimes it does get to the point where you just hate it.
Uh-huh.
We've
not
all
for
been
me.
there. It happens, but for the work that you're trying to release, you know, if you're not getting to that point, you know, you're either really, really invested, or, you know, it's just like, I hear this over and over and over and over again.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's like a broken record.
Yeah.
Right.
But, you know, once you hit that frustration, then you take a few days away and you go back to it and you hear it and it's like, man, we did that.
Mm-hmm.
Like one time I went to Lance's place and I just listened to everything that he had mixed and recorded. And I was just taken away, like, we did that. You know?
Yeah.
But especially if like Lance, just from listening to what you're talking about is like isolating low ends and stuff, you know, understanding shaping sound. Like, you know, a lot of times when you record, everything's in the middle. It's real muddy and you got to figure out where everything lays and find its spot. So when you do, and you can hear that in its form, and go sit over and like actually sit down and listen to stuff that's seated, it does make a total difference. Yeah, I'm totally impressed.
Yeah.
Because the stuff that you all have out, which is just a song, 2 songs now,
I think so.
and
Yeah.
then the live recording here.
Yeah.
yep.
Um,
Which, yeah, I'm
it-
really
it-
happy with that. Thank you.
Yeah, dude, it sounds like as good as anything that's released that's recorded at studios that people spend you know, way too much money at, and so hats off, kudos. And it makes me even more excited to kind of listen to these new tracks, man, because that is super impressive.
Well, thank you very much. That does mean a lot,
Yeah,
especially
man.
because, you know, we do care a lot about, you know, trying to fit in with
Getting it right.
the, you know, music sphere as a whole.
Yeah.
So
It's-
if like if you think you had to describe what this thing is at the end of the day, how many tracks are there?
There's 8 full songs. I'd say there's also an intro, an interlude, and an outro. So basically 11 tracks, but
Oh, you're forgetting the
they're
4
very
second track.
short. And yeah, it's basically just 8 songs. A lot of them aren't radio number of minutes.
Yeah.
But hey, I mean, you got to go a couple more to get your point across sometimes.
Yeah, you just got to do what you got to do, man. What you
Yeah.
take it where it takes you, you know.
Yeah.
When we were
Yeah.
recording this, we weren't worried about, we got to hit 3 minutes or 3:30.
Yeah.
You know,
We
we
got one
weren't
or
worried
two
about
like
that.
that,
It was more, we're very much invested in what we're writing. And, you know, sure, if we have a message to get across, you know, that's one thing. But I think musically, we were all invested in what we were bringing to the table, and we wanted to get that as as close as possible on the record.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
I think maybe the way that you all did that, and kind of setting up over and over in the same space and organically going about being able to get used to hearing what you were doing and being able to hit it and go, definitely helps because that makes you comfortable. It makes you real used to the setting, hearing yourself in headphones.
mm-hmm.
A lot of times when people come in this space, I think Earl's seen it himself in here, and people listen to themselves in cans and play.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a while. There's a disconnect. So if you get used to doing that, you can walk in any studio, throw cans on, and feel comfortable because you've been listening, you've been living there at practice, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, dude, I just super impressed.
Yeah.
We're used to how we play together too. Spend a lot of time in practice just playing shows, and
Jamming.
jamming.
Jamming, yeah.
And
Just-
especially the fact that, we're all hearing each other.
Mm.
I'll pick up on something Matt does or Lance does or Mike
Yeah.
does. We all pick up on each other.
And then I'd add that the other 50% of the time we're completely goofing around
Yeah,
and
it's
like
complete, yeah.
spacing out and just being the
Well, sometimes you got to burn a little energy,
yeah.
If you need to take a break,
Right. That's what I appreciate about these guys so much is like, maybe we don't get everything done that we want to at practice.
Maybe we're big
But hey,
stoners or
I can rely on all of them to always be on it when the time we need it.
All right. So with that, I mean, kind of, do you find a balance between like the structure of the tunes and the free form playing, not only in practices and stuff, but does that like translate into the songwriting aspect when you don't have to necessarily be stuck to a structure because you all allow yourself to, hey, it's time to dial it in. All right, we can be cool now because we know what we're doing. Now we can just kind of play, and not only as musicians, but as buddies and that type of stuff. Do you think that like translates into, there's a balance there?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think about it anyway, like, if I am not friends with the person, like at this point, like I'm not like, if you don't have that camaraderie, like I just don't want to usually be in that band, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, because I've gotten used to just playing with people that I really care about. And then I feel like, music is just an extension of living, right? So like you're going to do the normal stuff you're going to do living with your friends, just hanging out. But then, when it comes down to business, it's just like, we do it because we love it, right? So you just start jamming, and that's naturally going to happen, the hanging, and then, but luckily we can record everything so that we can kind of go searching for the buried treasure in there a little bit. Yeah.
And we have a lot of different ideas that we already have cooking up for like future songs and things. That we did this like 20-minute jam or something. It was like the most, like I listened to it like the other day, like after not hearing it for months or whatever, and it was just like the coolest stuff in there. Like we definitely
Yeah, we got to work
got to
that
make
up.
something out of that.
Yeah,
you
that
know?
was really cool,
So,
yeah.
it's really exciting because these songs, like even though we've been playing them for a few years now, like none of them have gotten old for me for 1 second. And it's really cool to see that, everybody that will, join me on this journey because I love playing these songs. And we also have such an easy time kind of jamming, structuring. Well, maybe it's not easy, but in some aspects,
It's
but at least
deliberation, but it never
jamming.
feels like tough. I would say, it's
Yeah.
like it's just part of the process. Like fine tuning something, like this maybe needs a bridge, or like maybe this needs like some sort of like I don't know modulation here, or just hearing those things like how like almost take your Lucas is particularly really good about putting on the producer hat. Sometimes he'll just like sit there and like I've got like one that I brought in. It's really funky. And he just immediately took to it. I felt like it.
Yeah.
It's like
We have an equal understanding of who we are as musicians. I personally believe we do. Whether we like sit down or in debrief, like, okay, this is what we have for a song. Let's work on this. Or sometimes it's just we click record and it's just go. I think that equally we all kind of know, like we all know where we want to take certain projects or certain songs. And we either like sit down and talk about it, or we just don't even say anything. Like I'll hear Lance play something and we'll be just jamming or whatever. I'm like, do that. Or play, do something like that. Like even, the stuff that Matt brings in, immediately, so, if I'm not getting carried away behind the drums or something, like I'll listen for maybe 30 seconds or a minute and just be like, okay, producer's hat's on, I'm back there like, hey, do that thing again, okay, that sounded good,
How many times is the chorus? Like, should we do like half a chorus here, and then like you do like a longer chorus, like later, then you go into a solo, then we'll bring it back and we'll do like a stop. You know what I mean? It's just like all that part of it.
Yeah.
At this point, I feel like we've all been writing songs and kind of doing it for a while, so you just gotta like take a step back and just like, all right, it's like a, it's like something you love to do, but at the end of the day, it's also like kind of like you do it enough, it's like kind of like clocking in, you know what I mean? You're like, okay, what does this need to make this the best version of it? And
It's
people
a passion,
you trust their
very much.
intuition on it. It's a really fun process because you can just bounce ideas right off, and whatever sticks. And,
you're gonna love it and you're gonna hate it, but that's the beauty of music as a passion. There's gonna be days, I've said it before, there's gonna be days where it's like, oh man, this session was great, that jam session was awesome, we got those songs recorded, it's looking great. And then there's days where it's just really long and it's dull and it's like, whether it sounds good or not, but it's just like, emotionally, mentally, it's just like draining. But,
A grind.
It's the grind.
Yeah, and that's why I like to always escape to just kind of like just jamming. And like a lot of the times me and Matt will just be kind of jamming together just on the couch or whatever, just not even like electric guitars not even plugged in or something, just and it's just the coolest time because it's like, I don't know, it's like puzzle pieces fitting together. And we actually didn't really write a lot of this album like that, but I think more songs to come probably will be more influenced by that. So there's definitely going to be a journey, as we continue making music, which I'm really excited about. But now that we got this album pretty much,
it feels good. It feels good to be on the other side.
I'm really relieved. I love the process of creating it.
We're all pretty happy with
it's
the
always
result,
the hardest
for
when
sure.
it's at the end.
Do you know when you're going to release it?
Well, we're trying to get a release show lined up.
Hey,
there we go.
Let's talk about it.
That's the problem is we have not gotten a release show yet, but we're working on it.
Got some cool.
So is that all you're waiting? Is like legit what you're waiting for is finding the date to have
I think so, yeah.
So it's ready to roll otherwise?
Pretty much.
could
There's a
be
few
once you have-
finishing edges,
Can we say who we're thinking about playing with? Like,
Yeah, we're thinking about playing with Bellarmine, New Albany, our good buddies.
Good friends, yeah.
Also Sad Black Lab. A couple of them are from Lexington.
that's
Yeah.
what we're kinda
Incredible
thinking.
band.
Yeah, incredible. Yeah, love
Love
those guys.
them.
Yeah. So that's
What about it Enchanted? I mean, like, have you talked to Colin? Speaking of,
that's true, but we can't.
Maybe. Yeah, like.
But no, we can't do that one for certain reasons. But pretty much, most places I think we could definitely shoot for.
sweet.
So you'll hear about it soon. I'm sure we'll get something lined up.
All right. That's awesome.
I was in the same boat with my album release. I was like, people kept being like, when are you going to put it out? I'm like, as soon as someone replies, I guess, to an email and gives me a show.
Earlier,
So
it's like you finally get a
It's
response.
done,
It's
but
great to hear from you guys.
we're booking November.
The summer's already over. No.
How do you feel about 2026?
What this may be stupid, but like, what about Fuzzy Pig?
We could.
I mean,
We're
wow.
doing Fuzz's album
That's
release that
true.
night too. So I'm really
Yeah.
happy because I'm done with 2 albums.
Mm.
A double release.
But,
Do we want to
yeah.
overshadow?
I mean, would
Fuzz?
it be? Yeah, I mean, it is fuzzy. If it's,
We could
I
do
almost
it.
feel like Ryan wouldn't care.
Oh, right.
Those
I
guys
think he
wouldn't
would be
care.
happy about it.
He
Probably,
probably would like it, yeah.
Maybe.
Ryan,
I
if
don't
you're
know. We'd have
listening,
to
I
ask
know
him.
you'll love it. You mold
I
it.
would hope so.
Has anybody ever phoned in on Top Hill before?
You
Yeah,
wanna
we
call
should.
him?
Just turn it all of it. Let's call him.
Yeah, we do have a phone a friend option that no
Oh,
one has
dude,
ever
phone a
cashed
really?
in on.
That
Yeah.
is true.
God,
What's
you do not want
up?
to take this guy to who wants to be a millionaire.
Let's see if I got his
Did we
number.
just turn into Howard Stern?
Yeah, I think we did. Celebrity
Where's Robin?
appearance.
I got it.
Where's Robin?
We're gonna get the founder of the Fuzzy Pig
We,
himself.
we,
yeah.
we should definitely call Ryan.
We should definitely call Ryan.
See if I can call him on.
Yeah,
the
get him
gram.
on the line here.
Yeah.
Call him on the gram. That's not his
We're
phone
phoning a
number.
friend.
We had a good
Phone
time
a
last
friend.
night over at Al's. Yeah. God, he was giggling. Eating beef hearts.
Pick up the phone. He's gonna be like, "What's going on?"
Eating beef hearts. Like, call me Captain Beefheart.
Oh, we
baby.
might be able to put him on. Might be able to put him on.
Oh yeah, we
Nice.
can put him on. Yeah. The camera
Hey,
loves him.
it says it's ringing.
All right, sweet.
That would be. I hope it picks up.
I do too. Is that muted? Is that unmuted?
That's unmuted.
All right, sweet. All right, we're trying.
Let's do it.
I don't feel
He'll
like it's
definitely.
ringing.
If he doesn't pick up, he's definitely going to call back soon. He's usually. There's at least every eclectric practice. There's at least one point where I'm like, Ryan's calling me.
Yeah.
Like, I got to take this, and then we start talking about stupid stuff. I'm like, I shouldn't have taken this. Like, I should have taken this after, probably.
Yeah, he should definitely call back.
Just be like, "Stop! We're recording."
Hey, this is avant-garde stuff.
This is
you know?
avant-garde.
All right, well, that was we'll put it. We'll make it happen, right? That,
Yeah.
that'd be
Yeah,
cool. I
yeah.
mean, it would be perfect.
Oh,
What do you
yeah,
think?
it's-
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. We
Or
finished
else
them
you
about
release
this.
his too.
I don't-
That's like,
yeah.
everybody.
I fucking thought about it when no one would reply to my emails. I'm like, I might just have to that's my next show. I was like, well, I guess it was going to be Fuzzy Pig, but finally someone replied. So
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Also, maybe for next year, what would be sick is if you do have a bunch of bands that have like brand new albums, you have a table that is like the new album table, and people can walk up, buy the albums, look at all the different artwork, look at all the different bands, and it would be really, really sick.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
And I think we'd like to kind of get more with the bands and help them like kind of prop up everybody's merch because, you know, that's how it would make the living. You know, like, that's how you do the thing. But I think we're doing for Fuzz, we're going to we shot with Colin out there. Like we set up like this crazy, like kind of tent, weird
Okay.
kind of, it's like called light camping. So we set up like this crazy tent, but he shot it out there and we're going to set
Colin
it.
Lemire from Bellarmine.
Bellarmine, yes. And we're gonna set that back up for like the album cover, basically, so people can take their photo in it. Like I think it's for the pig. So I'd like to like if people have ideas like that. It's like it's a kind of a cool. You know, Ryan's pretty open to just like
Yeah.
you know, it's a big party as he says. So you know, I like working with the bands on stuff like that for sure.
All right, y'all. Did we do Weston's questions last time y'all were here?
think so.
I don't think so. I think
don't
it's
think
kind
so.
of new to y'all. We got Brad gave us a bunch of questions for our people. So here we go. Let's see what happens.
Let's do it.
Oh yeah.
It's always a
Alrighty.
good time.
So, first question is, if you had to write a song about a bizarre food combination, what would it be and what would the title be?
Oh,
I have an idea for this one.
go for it.
All right. I'd write a song about pineapple pizza. To me, it's not controversial at all, but to this band, it is.
Yeah, I'm not a pineapple pizza guy. I'm constantly dabbed on for this take. But I'm not a pineapple pizza guy. I like pineapple.
heard
I
it
like
here
pizza.
first.
I don't like them together.
Get it?
I'm the same.
I'm not saying I'm a
Wow.
hater for it, but if you see me with pizza, you 9 times out of 10 you would see pineapple on my pizza.
All right. Well,
Fair
10 out of 10,
Thank
it'll be on mine.
Sorry,
So.
dude.
Okay.
10 out of 10?
We're a
It's
block
always
over
on
here.
your
A
pizza?
block of non-pineapple.
If I order it, yeah.
Damn, that's dedication to pineapple on pizza.
It really
Yeah,
is.
that's it.
Yeah,
so
I'm
I'm a
a-
diehard.
Does slap.
I'm a negatory
I'm
on that
for
too.
it.
I'm a negative.
I'm for it. And that would have been my answer if I got to answer too. Was the first thing I thought of. No, but pineapple pizza would be the song I would write about too. So
Nice, dude.
yeah, we'll get together and write.
Yeah,
pineapple
let's
down.
go.
Yeah.
Eat some
Let's
pineapple
do
pies.
it.
So what's the title though?
Pineapple pizza.
Just
Sucks.
pineapple pizza?
Keep in mind.
Pe- pineapple and pizza on pizza or something. I don't know.
Pizza on pizza action. Yeah.
Pineapple pie.
Pizza on pine.
Pineapple pie.
Pineapple
There we
pie.
go.
Pizza on pine.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was gonna be
That
mine.
could go in
Nice.
so many ways. That could be a
Pine
Christmas
cone.
song too.
Yeah, that could be a
Pine
Christmas
cone.
song. There you go.
That's a good
Cool
one.
question.
Yeah, good.
All right. Well, thank you.
Wasn't your question, man?
I know it was Brad's, but
You
still.
asked it so well.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
All right. The second one is if you were trapped in a room with one instrument for the rest of your life,
Oh.
what would it be?
Caveat.
Kazoo.
Kazoo.
Oh,
Yes.
Theremin, actually.
Oh.
I don't know, for real. I mean,
I mean,
what? Come on.
yeah, come on, dude.
Come on, man.
dude.
Come
It's
on,
gonna be a
man.
guitar, right?
a Hammond organ.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a
cool.
good one.
Actually,
With a
And I was-
Leslie,
that's cool.
With the
Leslie
Leslie,
cabinet?
yes.
Yeah.
With the Leslie cab. And I would just teach myself how to play piano.
and keep it stationary because you don't want to
Stationary.
move it.
That is really cool.
Oh yeah.
It's either that or a Fender Rhodes.
Ooh.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
Wow.
that's a good one.
if I could just have both, then I could just swap back.
I
And forth.
think
Right.
you can on this for this challenge.
this-
You can. Yeah.
Sure. There you go.
Yeah,
Hammond and a
both.
Fender Rhodes.
That,
All right.
all right.
All right, Micah.
Probably a modular synth.
Wow.
Hell
yeah.
Ah,
Very
all the
interesting.
things you could do.
Any
Micah
pat-
makes them has this modular pedal, and they make the craziest noise.
Yeah.
I swear, just like car batteries frying,
It's
sputtering
very-
out. It's so strange.
Very avant garde.
It's great.
Yeah.
Though. I love that stuff.
I'd probably say fiddle.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fiddling.
Really?
Yeah.
Fiddle.
I feel like I don't know. For some reason, I've
Wow.
always felt a calling recently. To
E2,
fiddle.
Lance. I thought we were guitar brothers. What the
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I don't know. I think it would be cool.
Yeah,
You
That's
just have to
really-
be stuck on it, you know?
Dig it.
Yeah. Neil.
No.
Earl.
Guitar. Easy.
Guitar,
I mean,
yeah.
come on.
I mean,
dude.
I really only play guitar, but I like the thought of learning the piano or some
Yeah.
keys would be cool. So, and you have all the time. And if you're stuck in a
Right.
room,
You're stuck in a
I'm-
box,
yeah, I might
yeah.
pick some keys myself.
If I could do another besides guitar, I would probably say cello because I really like the sound of a cello, and I love the
Mhm.
bowed kind of. It can it's got so much low range, but but it can also get pretty high too.
yeah.
It's got such a throaty kind of growly register, and it sounds so pretty.
Mhm.
Well,
what you're
when we
doing.
get the budget, we're gonna do cello,
It's a cello
violin,
and fiddle.
Modular
fiddle,
synth
and modular synth.
Modular
and-
synth.
and a Hammond organ. Yeah, that's our future configuration. You heard it here, folks.
Yeah, dude, I love where we're
Just
going.
have like a stack of blues and jazz records. Just going back.
I'm still
and
playing
forth.
guitar. Like,
Nice.
what the fuck happened? What happened here? When did my band become this?
All right. Question number 3 is if you had to write a song with any historical figure, music or not music related, who would it be? And what would the song be about?
Ooh, that's a good question.
It's a hard one.
Wow. Hmm.
I don't know.
Mm.
Kind of stumped here. Actually, I'm overthinking it.
Oh.
I got it. I would write a song about the assassination of Abraham Lincoln
I was thinking John Wilkes Booth too.
with JFK.
Oh.
In like
That's tough. The day before, or
1962, just to see what his perspective would be on that.
that's fair.
I mean, you know.
Yeah, that is. Yeah. Apropos of nothing. Nothing bad's gonna happen.
I
dude.
did think of John Wilkes Booth, but then I thought I really don't give a shit what he thinks. I don't
Yeah, I
wanna
know.
know.
I was kind of thinking it's like an album of being like the angel on his shoulder. Like, what the hell are you doing? This is a really bad idea. You suck. But I don't know. Yeah.
You'd have like a Primus take on the assassination of Abraham Lincoln. Just kind of have that Les Claypool, like Angel and the Devil kind of thing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, you definitely could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be cool.
All right. Anybody? Anybody else?
I'd like maybe a song about the guy that invented whoopee cushions and what his life was kind of like. I don't know, guy or gal or them. I don't know,
Okay.
but I'd be interested to see what a major impact or not an impact at all inventing a whoopee cushion could have on your life.
I mean, at one point in history, it was a pretty big impact. These
It was.
days, I
Not-
don't know,
not-
man.
but
It's just like
Not really.
No one
doesn't-
uses them anymore.
nobody uses them
But for that guy's lifetime, though, it was
You all gotta
probably like pretty big deal. Like
Bring
he's-
him back.
for
You
sure.
could.
New
we
merch
could.
item.
You know,
We should have started this whole thing with I should have
With
like
the whoopee
planted
cushion.
some. Yeah,
You
I know.
know,
I'm really missing the market.
Just have the occasional.
and then I'm like, oh, it's the whoopee cushion again.
You can have an
Entertaining.
organ
Where'd you get
made
these
out of
whoopee
whoopee cushions.
Well, that whoopee cushion really smells really rank.
You can buy this online for $14.95.
That's our innovation. Is it's like scented like Glade now, you know? But like the inverse of that.
Gain freshness. Whoopee cushion.
you know,
Whoopee. Whoopee. Okay, well that's okay.
That's pretty good, I think.
I got one more. I
Alright.
think I would go so in for like the birth of Lego. I feel like it's such a cool like creative outlet, you know, to either create or to like, you know, follow somebody who else that you know, made something really cool that you can buy. Like it's really cool because that's what we do with music, you know. We either like learn somebody else's way of doing something, you know, and try and emulate that, or we just like, you know, go with whatever happens or whatever we want to do.
Hell yeah.
It's cool. That would be cool. I feel like that would make a cool parallel.
So Lego, if you're listening,
Yeah.
anybody on the board?
Oh, you know what I should have said though? Crocs. Would have made
Oh,
sense.
dude, Crocs. Obvious.
Crocs.
Oh,
That's
dude.
How
actually
about
my
you write a
personality.
song?
is
King
every
Croc
single
over
day
here, dude.
I wear Crocs. So
You write a song about Crocs with the creator of Lego.
That's true.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah, the song could be
That's it.
called Building Blocks.
building blocks wearing Crocs.
That's going to be the album title, Building Blocks Wearing
We
Crocs.
get a verse from Pitbull.
Mr. Worldwide. Mr. Worldwide.
Himself.
Oh,
Throw my
shit.
pieces
It's gonna be a
aside.
hit. I know it's gonna be a hit.
Throw my pieces aside. Dale.
Holy shit, man. All right, Shell.
Wacky.
Well, I'm pretty excited about the record. I'm pretty excited. I think we're getting ready to hear a little bit of it ourselves right here after we shut these camis down,
Mm-hmm.
which is going to be pretty awesome. So I'm thinking Fuzzy Pig still. So we'll talk to Ryan. That Fuzzy Pig is April 25th and 6th.
24th, 25th,
Yeah,
and
so that
26th.
Thursday.
So
there's
yeah,
some stuff,
24th
too.
keeps getting like
yeah,
added on
I do
to,
want to
right?
emphasize it. 24th, we got a couple bands playing. This is our first time actually doing this legit on the Thursday. But we always like hang out and kind of the OG homies would just kind of go party, set everything up, and it's always a good time, you know. But yeah, we're doing it legit this time. So come out the 24th. It's gonna be some real good music. I think we got. Who do we got playing that night? We got Savage Hippies playing. Or the guy who recorded the Fuzz album, Jordan Bailey, is a great songwriter in his own right,
yeah.
and he's playing with a guy named Chad Phillips, excellent guitar player. Some other acts, Hair Pie, they're the heroes of Crawford County, and yeah, Luke Edlin. I think that's it. If I'm leaving somebody
Yeah, I
off,
think
sorry.
Luke Edlin's playing Thursday.
But yeah, we got
he was on the pod
Yeah.
a couple episodes ago.
Mhm.
And
Killer songwriter.
yeah, really, really good young
Good dude.
songwriter, man.
Yep.
So Thursday is legit. Is it still going to kind of be a vibe of, are you like hang, set up, still prepping, or is it like by that point you're going to be ready? You're done, ready to roll.
We'll be kind of sound checking earlier in the day Thursday, but because the acts don't go on until a little bit later. But yeah, no, we got to have it legit this year. It's not like just we might have to do Wednesday as like the OG hang now.
Yeah.
Keep getting pushed back. You know?
Tell you what, man.
It's a good problem to have.
It's like
but, you know.
Derby, man. Y'all keep pushing Derby. Y'all the new Derby up there.
Freaking yeah! I don't know how we got 38 acts out there. I was like, gosh,
38
man.
acts.
Yeah.
That's insane. It's
Last year was 30, right?
We're taking over
I think
bourbon
so.
and beyond. That's what we're doing.
well, I will say, as a killer, we talked about Fuzzy Pig a lot, and how cool of a hangout it is, and good of a festival it is, and how accessible all the acts are to hang out with, talk to, do that. As a musician, as a spectator, it's a killer time. So definitely get your. cheap as shit too. I mean, we
It's pretty cheap.
tell y'all it's like it's too cheap. I sure you hear that more than anything, but I think you can get a weekend pass. Counting that Thursday for like $50 cash, $60.
Yeah, I think it's with camping. It ends up if you were to come Thursday and camp and stay the whole time, you'd spend $75.
That's
And if it's just if you're not
that's
camping,
ridiculous.
it's $50. I think $25 a day. So it's real if you just want to come for a day. But I'd encourage you to camp because it is a really good time. There's a real good sense of community. I feel like out there,
Oh,
like
yeah.
the fire circles of people jamming last year was awesome to just walk around and see. And
Yeah, there was never a dull moment where nobody was jamming.
Yeah,
no.
dude. It was a real good time. I think music ended, midnight, 12:30, 1 o'clock, and that's when bonfire circles started going and picking up. It was a killer hang. Great community, like you talked about, and I imagine this year is going to be even bigger of a community. Extra day, you're gonna. I think y'all are gonna have to start turning down more people, man. That's
it's
gonna be
getting a little,
be
yeah.
the thing. Is you're gonna have to get a little bit picky with your acts because you got a ton of great acts. So
Ryan gets
How do you-
emailed all the time.
I'm
yeah,
sure, dude.
He's always telling people we're always trying to get some different groups in there, but we got a lot of homies, so we got a lot of people that kind of return to. But people just naturally kind of fall off, from one can't do it for one reason or another. So, but we're always looking for new friends. And Ryan, I mean, he'll just tell you, he's like, I basically go out and I'm in a band and I go out and listen to music. And if I meet people that I think are cool and they would do well here, they're like, all right, well, you're in, So he does emails too, but
It's totally how my band got in. I'm a good hang.
Yeah, thank you. You guys are good
Oh,
Absolutely.
dude. We try to be as cool as we can be.
And thank all of you guys,
shit,
you guys for being, a part of it and doing what you do here with Top Hill. It's a really cool thing, y'all do. I mean, you guys have had so
Thank
many
you, buddy.
cool acts from the area, and there's as far as I know, you're the only guys around here doing something like this, and it's been really a blessing for the musical community. I feel like
Well,
being able to go on here and kind of explore and talk about what means a lot to us. You guys have an ear for that, and the ear of a lot of cool people. So
I appreciate that. And with that, I will say a big, these two guys show up all the time. They don't get paid. We don't make money. So to get people that are dedicated and will be here and show up and be a part, that's so hard to do. Brad still does his thing with the audio. So it's awesome. We get to hang out with so many cool people and listen to so much good music. We have access and little concerts that we feel it's super special. But to ask, Spencer and Earl and Brad to take time away and do those things, it's tough. So thank you guys. And thank you for saying that. All right. So for people that want to find you, that want to hear this record, that want to do all those things, because, dude, I'm telling you, Fuzzy Pig, that's the day. We got to make it happen. But where can they find you? Where can they listen? All those good things.
You can listen on any streaming service. We're working on getting vinyls, but I suspect that it will be later than the release to the streaming services.
Who cares?
Yeah, you can have 2 release shows.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
Vinyl release.
That's what I was thinking. As we might do the
Vinyl
vinyl
release,
release show.
Yeah.
We're here because we have this on vinyl.
Well, you heard it here first. The streaming is coming out before the vinyls.
Yeah.
we can ride this in the ground. We'll do one for a tape release. We're gonna do one for
get them 50 cents.
for an 8-track. Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
do it for the whole deal.
I
Yeah.
don't know about 8-track. I still don't know about that.
We're
But the
old.
I don't
tape,
think
I
I've ever
agree
listened to
with
an 8-track.
We're releasing this on reel-to-reel tape.
A phonograph.
Yeah.
We need a fifth member who's just
Phonograph.
the whole time doing the thing.
We got the wax cylinders coming
Yeah,
out
wax
next
cylinders.
year.
Bro.
Tape that only works in a Teddy Ruxpin.
These only work on
Oh.
Edison phonograph.
Oh, dude. Now we're talking.
Remember, 15 inches per second tape speed.
That's right.
I'll take your word on it.
You
Trust
lost
me, we don't sound like chipmunks, I swear.
That's right.
All right, Spencer, for everybody who wants to find you, buddy.
It is Spencer.Corbin on all of the social media platforms. Hit me up if you need anything to be fixed. So, yeah.
All right, Earl, you just had another release, man. You're releasing songs like crazy, which is awesome. But Friday at 5, right? You just released?
Yeah, just had a single come out. And so it's the last one. My album comes out April 4th. So if you're listening, you can find that. So,
Congrats, dude.
Yeah, I know. And found a show finally after many months of looking. So, yeah.
We're getting booked.
When would that be?
Yeah.
Turning this around on you.
Yeah, April 4th at the Limerick Lounge in Old Louisville. It's a house show. It's very intimate space. It's fun in there. So,
that sounds like a great time.
Yeah, it's be good.
Also, Neil,
Hey?
speaking of shows, what's that poster right behind you?
Check her out.
Yeah.
May 23rd, Elements of Sound, Frustration, Digitonic at Z-Bar.
Yup.
Yeah.
Matt
And
over
elements
there.
of sound on there too. Yeah, we got.
Yeah, we got our
Elements of
homies.
Sound, I'll be playing there. Matt will be playing in that one.
Ton of homies
So-
playing in that thing.
The homies. The
All the
homies.
homies.
All the homies will be there.
I think
And
they might
everybody will be at the Fuzzy Pig that's on that.
Yeah,
So-
everybody will be playing on Fuzzy Pig.
So-
And I think sorry, Justin, if this is wrong, but I think this is right. I think they're trying to set up a music video for Hell Yeah to be filmed live there.
Whoa.
Yeah,
really?
so
Hell
we're trying to
Yeah.
pack it out and just get rowdy. So
If you want
I'll
to
be in the crowd
in
for that one, so
Hell
we'll be
Yeah
very
music
rowdy.
video.
Hell yeah.
I'll be very rowdy. So if you want to be in a Hell Yeah music video,
Anything get lit on fire?
I mean, there's a good chance. Ryan's, if
Ask
Ryan's
Ryan.
involved, then it would, I almost
Ask
got lit
Ryan.
on fire for our album cover. No joke. Or at the back, I was laying on the ground.
If you
like
want,
this.
we get a little lighter fluid and light the cymbals
He
on
did
fire.
light a ring of fire with lighter fluid,
I
yeah.
believe it.
Or gasoline, actually.
That sounds more accurate.
Yeah, he's a little crazy.
He's good. He's the best.
He's a good guy.
He's gonna burn that mullet off though.
Well, or somebody else. Dude, there's 3 bands confirmed that they're gonna have mulleted drummers with all like the same hair color. We're gonna be at Fuzzy Pig this year. I'm like, I gotta get a photo of this. This is like a
is the
messed
world
up
gonna
unicorn.
end, you know, like what's gonna
Yeah,
happen?
this is like
Wait, does this mean I have to grow a mullet out?
I think
it
so.
does.
I think so,
yeah.
dude.
The mullet militia.
The fuzzy
The mullet militia.
Yeah, bro, it's the fuzzy moulays.
That is a great band name. Damn, we're trying- Pearls before swine.
All right, you can check out the Fuzzy Moulays at Top Hill Recording Podcast on Instagram or
The hottest new super group.
Yeah, dude, the Fuzzy Moulays. That's a killer group. All right, follow us on YouTube, all that stuff. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, and check out the record because they're coming out everywhere. You guys, Earl, these guys, Eclectric. Fuzzy Pig, Frustration. Go to Fuzzy Pig. Make sure that you get those tickets. It's going to be an unbelievable time. Everybody on that poster is going to be there. I mean, come on, y'all. It's the easiest money ever spent.
Yes.
It
Hang
sells
out.
itself.
And you know what it is? It's the kickoff to the summer. It's the kickoff to festival season, and it is the best way to do it because it's the best hang.
The time
So,
is now.
The time. There's no other time.
There's
Don't
no
Don't
better
think about
time.
it. Don't think about it. Sell your house. Come live there right now.
Sell your house,
Come camp
sell
out,
your
you'll have a great
soul,
time.
and buy a
The
tent.
biggest kickoff to the summer of 25.
Oh, Fuzzy
Fuzzy
Five.
Pit. Fuzzy Five.
Kickoff to 25 at Fuzzy 5.
That's
All right.
a wrap. That's great.
And that's how
That's a
we end
wrap.
this. All right, y'all. Till next time.